This is your boy, the Omega Katana here, and I'm just testing to see if it's on. You guys can hear me. Say I. And even though I'm just started right now, and today's episode is going to be on nostalgia. Why I thought of nostalgia in the first place? It's basically because of how people perceive entertainment and whatnot. And entered here. How's it going? I'm just doing fine here, and I'm glad you're able to show up and whatnot. And I just invited some guests, even though it's not going to be a lot because it's just like a last minute notice because I just want to stream and whatnot and the like. So this is going to be season 4 of the Omega 13 Dimension Podcast, and I'm glad you're doing okay. And podcast. And today, let us start. I'm not going to have some special guests. I'm just going to have the usual guests. They're going to come on a little later. It's going to act like one of those live streams people hang out and people just talk about random stuff. That's going to be this one today. But the main focus is on basically nostalgia and how people perceive it. Like, for example, why talk about this? Because basically, the commercial Ultimate Love Songs back in 2004 or 3 or so, when on Cartoon Network, when you're waiting for your favorite cartoon to show up, and he got Celine Dion singing I am your lady, which starts out the whole commercial and whatnot. If you don't know what I mean, I'll probably post a link in the freaking video. So let me just post a link here. Love song. Oh, commercial. And Matt Reading, what's good, man? I'm just going to try to post it on. Oh, come on. Can I just try to post it on here? Try to post it on the chat here, and it's going to be how. Here's the commercial. It'll be on the chat. On the chat. And Mega Dude, how's it going, my man, Mr. Whedon? I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine right now. Glad you're able to show up at last minute notice. And I just sent you Madman. I just sent you a link to the stream. Check your Facebook message DMs. Check your Facebook DM, Madman. Yes, his name is Madman. And what's good, Fatal System Era? Is that what's his name? What's that robot's name in Fully Cully? Forgot his name. Manti or some crap like that. Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched that series. And here's the commercial I've been talking about. Just copy the link and open a new tab and paste the link. And you know what I'm talking about right here. Because that commercial I used to be really annoyed of, and I didn't like it that much. And now when I think about it, I sometimes I type it up on YouTube just to get nostalgia points. And that's kind of funny. When we were kids, we despised and hated commercials. Seriously, we despised and hated commercials to the point it ain't even funny. Like it ain't even funny. Like seriously, bro. You want to watch a show on Cartoon Fridays with Kids Next Door, Samurai Jack, the Powerpuff Girls. Mad Matt, check your Facebook DMs, dude. Or better yet, let me just send you a invite through Discord if you don't know, Matt. Hold on for a minute. I'm back now, and Mad Matt, check your your Discord DM, dude, because basically I just sent you a DM just now, and I'll be right back because I'm going to like post excuse me to post on on my Discord to see what's going on, and I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold on a minute. So go on YouTube. Go on YouTube. Yeah, I'm back now, so I'm just posting.
Hello.
Posting up the stream now. Yo, Mad Matt, what's good, man?
By the way, you kind of sound a bit muffled there.
Yeah, it's because I just moved to a new place and my internet's not as good. That's why. And
Oh,
plus
okay.
my phone's at storage, and if I seem kind of muffled, it's my internet connection. I'm using on my phone's Wi-Fi because my yes. So right now we just got one insert here. Here's some nostalgia. I remember seeing No More Heroes gameplay on YouTube back in '09. I was too young to play it then. Now I can play it on my Switch. That's wonderful, man. The wonders of technology. You can
No More
play like
Heroes was awesome, man.
I haven't played the game yet, but we could play our games through on portable, which we thought was impossible. Remember that? Like playing PS2 games on the go, emulation on the go. Remember that? We have to use computers for our emulation needs.
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. And I wished I played like retro games on the go. That was the best, playing retro games on the go. Like for example, you love video games and you wish you can play on the go. Normally you have to play on Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color, which are 8 to 16-bit, but it's not as good as the freaking like the console stuff. If you remember those days. And in those days, there's no streaming, there's no fast internet speeds, there's CRT TVs are everywhere. No flat screens, yada yada. And when you have to play your video games, you have to play on the butchered port, or you got to play on the console if you want the experience, definitive experience. Unless it's a handheld game.
Exactly, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's funny how much emulation evolved since then.
Yeah.
It's one of the rare times when what's the word I'm looking for?
Portable. When you wish emulation was portable.
Yeah.
Like I wished was for the longest time I could play like Samurai Showdown or King of Fighters, the arcade versions on the go. And I got that wish on the PSP hack. And yo, Retro Benson says hello, aka
Hey there, Ben. How's it going?
yeah. What's that guy's name? Dark Snyder. Yeah, aka Dark Snyder Man 9000. If you don't mind that, but Fatal System era Matt. Been meaning to get a hold of you, Mad Matt. Yeah, thanks for letting me know about that. And seriously, kids got it easy these days. Like basically, you got streaming, you got like smartphones that can emulate games on the go from like
just
PlayStation.
don't know shit about the struggle we had to go to play out motherfucking games.
Yeah. No DLC, commercials. You have to watch when you miss a show. You missed an episode. You have to hope reruns are able on that show.
Yeah, and you had to actually take a chance and with the video game you bought, and if the game was good, it was like the best thing ever. And if the game sucked,
I remember that. I hated when I got a bad game. When you thought it was gonna be good, but it sucked. Well, you can't go back to GameStop now. You're stuck with it. And he got to learn to like the game. And record old shows on VHS.
oh, dude, I remember recording anime on Saturday anime back then. I mean, Iria, Armitage 3, Green Legend Rod. Fucking A, man. Oh, and then, of course, there's Galaxy Express 39 that aired in the Sci-Fi Channel in 1998.
Yeah.
Man. Total highlight of the year, aside from Xenogears, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. And the reason why I say when I'm talking about nostalgia is because it how it shapes our entertainment and how we view the past in a rose tinted lens, nostalgia goggles.
Yeah, I mean, there was some shit that went down back in the past, but we mostly remember the good shit.
Yup.
Although, considering the times we're living in, I'm not even sure what people consider good shit these days. And don't even tell me Big Bang Theory, Amy Schumer, and
Screw that show, man. It's like garbage.
That show was actually pretty funny. I don't know.
No, it's not, dude. No, it ain't funny. No, dude, you're Lawrence was good, man. It's not good, bro. I tried watching 2 episodes and I couldn't stand it. Like, seriously, the humor ain't for me, bro. If I want humor, I'll watch Kevin Hart or Old School.
That show wasn't too bad. It wasn't. I mean, the humor was dry. The humor was dry. I mean, it was dry humor. I mean,
if I wanted nerd humor, I'd watch Downtown from MTV, man.
Like I said, you even went worse. You said MTV, but hey, like I said, I thought it wasn't too bad. Like I said, it wasn't. I'm not saying it's like the best, but like, hey, I like it.
It's nostalgia, people. This is what we're talking about today. It's how people perceive shows, what they think they're good, and what is not good. It's the experience at the end of the day.
I mean, it is what it is. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I ain't tripping. What's good, man? Thanks for popping up on the stream, bro. Enjoy that last episode. Go check that out.
Indeed.
But let me just tell you why I brought that word. What's it? Nostalgia up. Why I brought this up? Because I was looking on. You remember those commercials that you get annoyed of back in the day? You just want to watch your cartoons and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I got this feeling like I post this. Let me just post this link up here. Like here you go. You have to copy the link and paste it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that commercial in my head. Like seriously, like I posted up. I watched the other day. I was like, oh, this is legit, man. I like this, man. Why am I so annoyed at it back in the day? Like, it's nostalgia, dude. Yeah. It cannot get out of your head.
Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff that they just did a good job with. Honestly, it's about like when you make certain things that's memorable. Sometimes it's just good. Sometimes it was just it struck a chord with you, and it was just stuff over the time. It is what it is, and just like with like for example, when Gatorade started doing that stuff with Michael Jordan, like, hey, if I could be like Mike, it worked. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with it. Like nothing wrong with a little nostalgia. Nothing wrong with also being objectively like if something's really good or not. Yeah. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's just good to take a look at look outside of things and just say, hey, if it's good, I wouldn't say just say if something is good or not, but and say at the least I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
That's a good point,
that's
yes.
what matters. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Like I can argue with people all day about certain things, but you know what? Sometimes I just learn to let people enjoy what they enjoy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, but I think the problem now is just you got a lot of people that's trying to overwrite and erase stuff that doesn't need to be, and it's like everything exists for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We did stuff back in the day. You know, there was cartoons back in the day. There was shows back in the day that were a product of its time, and it was, you know, for a good reason. You know what I'm saying? Because right now there are certain things that they made back then that it wouldn't work now.
Yep.
You know, unfortunately, some of it wouldn't work just for whatever reason. You know, I'm not just talking about because of the woke bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about in general. Just some of it just wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah. The
and some of
humor.
that is, some of the stuff some people take out certain stuff, and it does affect things. Like I was actually just talking about something on Twitter earlier about that shit. People were going in again on Master Roshi. I don't know what it is with people talking shit about Master Roshi
Oh
and
yeah,
trying to
his
get him out on Dragon
pervertedness.
Ball. Yeah, his pervertedness. I'm like,
Dude,
okay,
it is his character, and plus it's the humor of Dragon Ball, dude.
true, agreed. And
That's one of the reasons why I love Master Roshi, because his pervertedness.
yeah,
Believe it or not, it
well, I
makes
mean,
the character.
well, according to that logic, you know, some people will be like, well, since you like him because of his pervertedness, that means you're a pervert.
Yeah, screw
Yeah,
them, man.
That's
that
stupid.
logic can fuck
Jump
off
off a
right now,
bridge,
dude.
man.
It's
Jump off a
stupid.
bridge. It's
Well,
stupid,
I mean,
and it's
look,
regressive,
I'm a
dude.
pervert by choice, not because some old hermit likes ogling at hot babes.
Right.
Yeah,
I just honestly think to be, but like, and that's the crazy part because like not only is it that, it's just that he's vital to the story. Like
yeah.
he's literally vital to Dragon Ball because
He
if
taught
Roshi was
Goku
he raised Goku.
Kami Kamiha.
Yeah,
Yeah, that too.
he pretty much raised Goku. So like
Nah, that was pretty much. Oh, wait, you're right. I
Yeah,
mean, Go
he
Gohan was
practically
the one who. OG Gohan was the one who raised him up to. Was one who kind of raised him, but he died, and then Master Roshi took over.
yeah.
yeah.
So but you wouldn't have Goku wouldn't have the Kamehameha wave. That is Roshi's technique. That is something that Roshi taught him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that is the staple of what Roshi taught him. So if you take away Roshi, you take away Goku. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, signature move. Yeah,
But then it's like the
exactly.
same people are mad at Roshi. They overlook
Of
Bulma and fucking
course,
Chi-Chi.
of course, they're mad. They're fucking NPCs, for God's sakes.
That true. That too. I'm
Full
like,
body.
like how are
Yeah.
you mad? How are you gonna be okay with fucking like Bulma? And she like Bulma literally showed her panties to Goku when he was like underage. I mean, don't get me wrong, Goku roasted the shit out of her, but still the same shit. Like she literally was willing to put herself in a position to get what she want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she does
Yeah.
it, and then she's got what the girls got with damn near. She done got with any guy because she hot. She got with Yamcha thought
Mhm.
because she was hot because she thought
Mhm.
he was hot. Broke up with him.
Mhm.
Who else? She was
Vegeta.
in Vegeta. Well, that's later. She ended up marrying Vegeta.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? She basically every hot guy that she can get on, like she had the hots for, she was damn near in love with. I'm like, that girl was basically thoughting it up. She would bust it open for anything.
Thirsty.
Yeah,
You know
she
what I'm
Yep.
was
saying?
Yoshi thought, dude.
She
Exactly.
started. Yeah.
And then not to
Yeah.
mention Chi literally was manipulative and basically manipulated fucking Goku into marriage. Oh, but
Yeah.
nobody wants to talk about that shit. But hey, you know,
Nope.
what do I know? I don't know. I'm just a black man in America.
Yeah. Same
Yeah,
here, dude.
it's like Al Bundy once said: the only people who understand women are other women, and they hate each other.
Yep.
Yeah. That's so true, dude. Women hate each other.
Yeah, that is
And
very
let's what
interesting.
and Fatal System Era says he got a good point with nostalgia here. I'm gonna dive into my nostalgia of Final Fantasy X and continue reading the novella. I need to write down talking points. Yeah, about that, I'm just going to talk about Final Fantasy X because basically I have nostalgia with that game from like the gameplay, the musical score, and the story. But the problem I do not like is unskippable cutscenes, especially when you die and you have to watch the cutscene again, which sucks. Which like it has a slow burner, but it's a great game. It has like I love its setting, and I love Orin. I love how the
only thing I didn't like about Final Fantasy X would be how linear it is, and what's everyone's opinion on Titus?
I mean, Titus isn't too bad.
I like Titus.
He's alright.
I prefer Orin though.
Titus is alright. I mean, I don't mind him.
Okay, then I have nothing. Then I have nothing to bitch about. Real, nothing much else to bitch about other than linearity.
Yeah, but Orin's like the whole cast of characters like a whole it's about not just it's unlike it's your typical save the world stuff. It basically has a spin to it. Like you're basically started on a pilgrimage. It's basically an isekai that's gone to like a twist and turns that's your own world that you're basically a ghost. And the main character has daddy issues throughout the game. And you find these jet spears, which talk with...
AKA 10-2 should never have happened.
Yes. 10-2's garbage, skip that game. And also, when you find those spears, it fleshes out Jet not as a jerk dad, but also a guy who's worried about his son and wants to go home. But same circumstances that he's a ghost, along with his son, which is the twist of the game. Sorry with the spoilers here, but Final Fantasy X...
The game's been out for how long?
20 years, 21 years.
I don't think we need to worry about spoilers for a game that's been out
for 20 years. That was a joke, dude. That was a joke.
Yeah, I know. I was adding to the joke.
Yeah, exactly why I wasn't really worried about spoilers for Xenogears because I played the game. And that was pretty much my main nostalgia high right there.
Yeah.
And that game is about 20 damn years old.
Yeah, and you remember how the summons work in that game? That when you summon the summons, it's like you summon a monster, and the whole fight becomes like a Godzilla kaiju battle instead of a JRPG fight.
Oh yeah.
It has its own menus. And if your summon or Aeon survives, it can do a super attack, which is badass. Which is one of my favorite moments of the game.
Indeed. Oh, and not to mention Blitzball. Blitzball was the shit.
Yeah, Blitzball's awesome. Even though I'm not good at it, I just love the concept of water polo and soccer in the water.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I like Blitzball.
Yeah.
By the way, fuck you, Spoony.
Duh.
Spoony reviews the guy that sucks at playing Final Fantasy games, or the guy. What's that one guy that hates Sonic games that purposely died on Albatross? That awesome Eggman met from Sonic Heroes. Dude, I enjoyed Sonic Heroes for what it is, dude. I
like Sonic. I mean,
yeah, same here. What's that guy, Aaron from the Game Grumps? Oh, that guy from the Game Grumps? Yeah. Tried watching his episode and it was terrible. And what's this guy's name?
You mean Ego Raptor?
Ego Raptor? One of those guys from Game Grumps, dude.
Oh, yeah. Those guys.
And remember, switching gears back to anime now, another bit of nostalgia. I love these lesser known anime on Toonami, like Zatch Finally, someone knows who Zatch is.
Yeah. And
Prince of Tennis. Basically, that was some good stuff there. Yeah. Lawrence, anything you like to give to make the conversation interesting here?
Yeah. Let me one second. Let me see. I was trying to fix something on my mic. My bad. But yeah, as far as nostalgia, honestly. I mean, I think honestly, my part was when it comes out to nostalgia, man. It's really just or enjoying stuff. Like honestly, it's just finding stuff that you enjoy, and it's that was the original point of gaming. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody has a right to their little hot takes. I tell this to anybody, like you can make whatever hot takes you want. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And of course,
if anyone were to ask me what my favorite shows on Toonami was back in the day, it would be Gundam 8th MS Team Big O. Yes, that includes season 2. Trigun. Let's see, what am I thinking? Wolf's Rain.
Good
And that's
taste,
all
dude.
I can think about at the top of my head right now.
The shows, I used to not own cable for the longest time when I was a kid. I mostly grew up on PBS. Yes, I was a freaking public television guy with the antenna and whatnot.
hey, be like that
So I
sometimes.
just watched like PBS, like Arthur, old school Sesame Street, Saturday morning cartoons, any anime I was hooked on, despite being butchered beyond relief. But hey, I was a kid then. I didn't care about that shit. But let me just tell you that Strike's a good one right there. But whenever I try to watch Adult Swim,
awesome. Even with the Hisashi Harai face designs.
That's one of his best works, dude. Hirai is all right as a character designer, but most of the stuff he was involved was pretty good, except Gundam Seed.
Yeah,
anyway,
we dare not dock Gundam Seed ever, dude. That show was just the epitome of garbage.
Garbage. Yeah.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, Gundam Seed was the first one was meh. Seed Destiny was garbage. Its spin-offs are better. Yeah.
And when the spin-offs are actually better than the OG material, you fucked up big time.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's right.
Now, granted, the side stories on the UC end, those are really good. I mean, 8th MS Team, 0083, 0080.
Thunderbolt.
Thank you. But even then,
Hathaway's Flash. Hathaway's Flash.
Actually in a spinoff?
It is a spinoff, dude.
I didn't know that.
It's a spinoff of another spinoff, which was based on the original Char's counterattack novel, which is basically a spinoff of a spinoff. Yes. It's basically the alternative UC next to Thunderbolt. Yes, I'm confusing you, Mr. LG here, because basically UC has different timelines. Like Gundam Thunderbolt is a different UC compared to the original UC, as well as Hathaway's Flash is a different UC, like Thunderbolt. Yes, it's getting convoluted, but I'll talk about Gundam a bit later on. But
as long as it's good and its storyline is watertight, I'm not bitching, dude.
Yeah,
I don't blame you. Hey, let me. I gotta be back. I gotta take care of some stuff. I might not be back. I gotta take care of something real quick. But y'all be easy. I just want to stop by real quick. It was nice talking with y'all.
By, dude. Yeah,
not a problem, bro. Y'all be easy, all right?
Okay.
You too, buddy.
You too. But also, let me just say that I remember when Kids WB was great as well. And any what I'm about to say here, but I'm missing the words here. Back when it was when you miss a show, it is over, dude. Especially if it's not popular, but you loved it, but you cannot watch it anymore because it failed on the ratings. You're basically screwed.
Get me started how much I am pissed off that Megas XLR got canceled. Thanks, Cartoon Network.
They wrote it off so they can kill it off for good, dude. It's dead forever. They can't bring the revival back. You can't buy the rights back.
Hey, by the way,
so how the hell? Yes.
Retro Benson would like to chime in on this stream.
Okay, let me just send him an invite here. So let me send him an invite on Discord. So I'll be right back. What's his Discord name? Discord. Discord. I thought. Hey, can you still hear me, Matt?
I think I gotta give Retro Benson an invite to
I'll send. Yes, I'll just send you. Just copy the link I just sent you just now, Mr. Mad Matt.
Okay.
It's been a while. Been a while since I actually send him an invite here. So.
Retro Benson.
Oops, wrong link here. So blah 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 blah. Thanks, Mad Matt.
No problem. I had to invite Retro Benson into our Discord.
Yeah. That I just sent you a link to copy and paste to give him to Benson there.
Yeah. Kind of noticed Retro Benson wasn't in our Discord, so I decided to invite him.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, I just sent you the link so you can get to Benson.
I also get.
Yeah, so Alex, what's good, man? And you got a good point. If it's not due to ratings caused by incompetent executives, thank you. It's due to toy selling enough. Dude, they think it's like 1984 still when it comes to toy sales. And yes, you don't let toys be the judge of the show's quality. And yes, Megas XLR was awesome, man. And Steve Bloom was a great voice actor. I also liked Super Hyper Team Monkey Force Go on JetX back in the day as well. Yeah, it's a guilty pleasure of mine. And Retro Benson is loading right now. He's trying to get his stuff situated. And
I sent him a link to our stream.
Yeah.
Streamyard.
Yeah. You just click on the link that Retro Benson. If you see a link by Mad Matt or me,
now he's just going. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. I'll just have to send him a link here. Hold on, people, and yeah. Oh, great.
Retro Benson, check your Discord.
Yeah.
Your own Discord. I gave you a direct message there, Retro Benson.
Yeah.
Sent you a DM.
I just sent you a DM too. So.
Okay.
My Discord notifications are in the thousands. I don't blame you, dude. Oh, and Vader Zim was another favorite canceled show. I kind of like what I saw from Vader Zim, and I also like the comeback episode, anniversary special. On
Vader Zim was really good,
funny, man. Dude, that special was funny, man. I only watched a few episodes, but I love the anniversary special of that.
Yeah, another interesting tidbit. The creator also made Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Yeah. Yeah, so Retro Benson will be on for a moment. Yes, we get like our beginner's luck when getting on Discord and the like. So people, if you want to like join, oh, Bucky O'Hare, dude, I always want to get into Bucky O'Hare ever since I saw the arcade machine. It
Dude,
reminds me
Bucky
of
O'Hare was awesome,
Star. It
especially the
reminds me
arcade
of
game.
Star Fox. It reminds me of Star Fox, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I could totally see the Star Fox influence in Bucky O'Hare.
Yeah.
Or would Bucky O'Hare be more influenced by, or would Star Fox be more influenced
Bucky
by
O'Hare came out.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yes, like, but Star Fox is like basically Star Wars gone like Ace Combat with animals in space. And speaking of Star Fox 64,
yeah. Speaking of Star Fox, that's another IP Nintendo needs to bring back, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we just sent you a Discord. I just sent you a Discord just now, Mr. Retro Benson. I just sent you a Discord link. I just sent you a friend request, and check your DM. Yeah. Yeah, who remembers Star Fox 64?
Me.
I just love the hell out of it, dude. Like, basically, it has very high replay value. Its OST was great. The voice acting was cheesy, but due to like Nintendo 64's like capabilities with the cartridges, they had to compress the voices to the point they became gargled. If you listen to the uncompressed audio, it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, that's the thing with Nintendo.
Yeah.
They're stubborn as all fuck, especially with technology.
Yeah.
I mean, once upon a time, PlayStation was gonna be a Nintendo brand, not Sony.
Yeah.
So one part of my mind is happy we got what we got with Sony PlayStation, and another part of my brain is thinking, what could have been if Nintendo had the Sony brand?
Yeah.
I mean, for one.
Okay. The live call, dude, check your DMs. Just click on your profile and you'll see a notification by my DM, dude. Yeah, it's pretty a pain to get people on the stream. Yeah, I just sent you right there, and let me just check over my page here. And yes, the N64 still holds up, man. Like, basically...
not to me, it doesn't. I mean, I liked Nintendo 64 back then, but it's better games. You can easily emulate that shit easy.
Yeah. Exactly, but I still have nostalgia for the game, for the console, because basically...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I love its games. Like,
Mario
64... Hell yeah, man. Dude, you should see gameplay footage of me playing that game. Like, I used to struggle with it due to controls, but hint, use a USB controller on that game, though.
Yeah, but back on topic, Sin and Punishment is fucking awesome. It's what I consider the one game better than Star Fox 64 in my book.
They're both great games.
I know, but Sin and Punishment has the slight edge due to being very anime as fuck. Especially...
Yeah, slicing bullets.
And not to mention, you also get to turn into Avian 1.
Yeah.
Which is a highlight.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just try to get in hold of, like, the Retro Benson. So, Retro Benson, check your DMs. Go on top here. Just check your DMs here. See if you can Like, Retro Benson, just click on the link in your private messages and click on the Streamyard link. Oh, you moved to Florida, dude? Yeah, I don't understand of moving. I just moved to a new place as well. And I'm trying to bring like Retro Benson, a guest on the show. So right now, so please hold up, people. Like basically, I'm trying to get a hold of this guy, but the problem is that
post the link in the stream in general, do you?
Yes, just post the link and click on it. Don't forget to tag Retro Benson because it's for him. Yeah. Yeah, just post the link right there and you probably click on it. Oh, I see, yeah. So right where I'm at right now, it's 10:21 p.m. So I hope if you guys don't mind, I'll probably post a comment on the stream here. So here, Retro Benson, here's the link to the whole Streamyard right there. Just click on it and you're in. If he can see where I'm at, he's probably lost right now. So I just moved to a new area.
Being lost, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Discord's a really it's a pain to get.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I navigate it far easier than Failbook or Twatter, but even still,
Failbook, yeah. Blandbook, yeah, but I remember when Facebook used to be fun before it went to crap. With drama and whatnot.
Before then we had MySpace.
MySpace, I wasn't on to MySpace. So whenever I was a kid, I used to play like Nintendo 64, like it was like the bomb, like Mario and Mario 64, Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh yeah, that
Donkey Kong 64.
Mario in 3D pretty much blew everyone's minds, mine included.
Yes, and it's actually unlike many examples. Many people try to go into 3D but failed the first time and didn't understand the appeal of Mario 64 at first.
Yeah, I mean the only 3D.
Hey.
Yo, Retro Benson, what's up, man?
What's up?
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm fine, dude.
Not much. We just be talking nostalgia and all.
That's cool. Don't you love my picture of Leon?
Fucking A, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, is that Leon Kennedy or somebody else?
Leon McNichol from Bubblegum Crisis, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I haven't watched Bubblegum Crisis yet. I should watch it from time to time, but it's on my watch list, but...
Thank fucking God I'm on this stream. Such a pain. Yeah. Discord is such a pain in my asshole.
Still
I don't blame you, dude.
Water, let me tell you.
Dude,
yeah.
Yeah, especially, I understand your pain, Retro Benson, because I said, what the hell's going on? Where's my DMs? Okay, how this works on this channel, how this works, how I get into the stream on via Discord, how I jump on the...
That is like the most pain in the ass thing I was just like dealing with, like, holy shit.
Yeah. But once you get that shit right down to the it becomes the best thing to shoot the shit with friends with.
Yeah. How's it going, guys?
I'm fine, dude. We're just having a good old time, dude. We had a guest previously stopped by, and he did a good job. He's a joy to talk to, but But basically, let me just say you're the guy to jump on here, and I want to hear what you got to say, because normally when I wanted to talk about nostalgia, let me post that one commercial I was talking about earlier.
Okay.
And which I referenced. Let me show it to the chat again, because
speaking of that one commercial, anyone remember a time when Celine Dion was young and hot?
Dion, no.
Yeah, me neither.
And guys, do you remember a time when Blizzard used to be a good company?
Yes, I do, dude. Diablo, old school World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet memory, man.
Warcraft.
I love Warcraft 1 and 2, 3. Warcraft 1 to 3, especially Warcraft 2. Warcraft 2, I have such a nostalgia for it. Yeah, it's pretty much the introduction to fantasy for me.
Nice.
To me, StarCraft is pretty much Blizzard's magnum opus.
Yeah, I was not really fond with StarCraft 2 story. They just made Kerrigan look like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah. I haven't played the Star Trek games a lot, but remember when Blizzard gave StarCraft 1 for free?
Oh yeah. But the Battle.net account. Yeah, I got it for free on my Battle.net account.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
now Blizzard's gone woke and hate its fans, and
Blizzard is pretty much the shell of its former self these days.
Yeah, especially a bunch of NPC tit-wanks.
Yeah. I can't wait to get me a new fucking air conditioner. Like, I'm sweating my balls off.
You're not the only... No, dude, I'm lucky enough to have a fan. My stepmom let me borrow her fan for use in my room. That's why I'm not sweating my balls off right now.
Period.
Exactly. I remember when getting an air conditioner is a lot harder, and you have to sweat your balls off. Like, basically, there's no inner AC. So instead, you have to use a big bulky one that you put in your window, as well as or a fan in your window for your AC. I remember those days.
Wait. Back to what I'm saying. To me, I like StarCraft 1's story a lot better than StarCraft 2 because it's a lot more mature, dark, and political. In a very good.
Don't even get me started on the mods for
the Gundam Century mod. I remember playing that.
Oh yeah.
What, the Gundam Century?
Yeah, there was even a mod. There was even a mod in StarCraft where you actually played a futuristic version of Resident Evil.
Really?
That's
okay. Insert one wants to join here, people.
That's what I remember, although my memory could be wrong.
So here, I'll just put. Oh no, crap.
Yeah, thank God I'm on this stream because it's good to chat with you guys.
Yeah.
Likewise, Benny. Likewise.
And also that, I also like how StarCraft 1 shows a lot of like the inner political workings. You know how Minx came to power, and Raynor lost his love of his life, like Kerrigan. And also that I also like my only favorite Zerg villains are the Overmind and the Cerebrits.
Yeah,
they were the Overmind. When you hear that voice of the Overmind, it just sounds so badass.
Oh, not to mention that sounds like a legit final boss if I ever saw it.
Yeah.
Oh. And Taro Tassadar, baby.
Yeah. Press F for respect to Tassadar.
F.
Hello.
What's good?
Can you hear me, man?
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm just really tired from work.
Hold on.
Yeah, I understand the feeling, dude. McDonald's, Taco Bell, when you're tired. When you come home, you're tired to go to work. You just want to lie down and just chill.
Hey,
I work as a
Man,
busser at a
I
restaurant.
envy you. I envy you right now. At least you have a job. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on my return notice.
Wow, damn, man.
Sucks.
I just moved to a new place, so I have to leave my previous job at Taco Bell, so I can get to like I have to get a new ID because my ID expired, and get situated before I find work again. So I live in the city, so it's not going to be too hard for me to look for a job.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
yeah. So Matt, somewhat lately, I've been like watching the Record Lodoss War, Chronicles of the Heroic Knight, and it's an alright show so far. But the Chibi,
but still,
the
nowhere
Chibi
near the level of the OVA. Let's be real.
Yeah, the Chibi segments at the end of each episode are just like cringeworthy.
I wouldn't know this. I didn't watch it. Didn't get to that part.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Still too busy watching the OVA and enjoying it.
Excuse
You
me.
get back to watching the OVA, my friends, but
Yeah,
yeah.
You can pretty much blame Mace on Otaku for giving me this mindset that OVA curb stomps TV series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say, I agree, but
OVAs back then tend to have more higher quality.
yeah. But speaking
And
of OVAs, sorry about interrupting you. Speaking of OVAs, I just discovered Apocalypse Zero, and for the longest time, I put it off of it due to how people say it sucks and whatnot. But I just was so curious.
Fuck your average Anatuber for being such a emasculated pussy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And dude, when I watched it,
if
Oh
by
yeah.
some
okay, can I
chance
continue?
it's a game of chess got chucked across their faces.
Yeah.
Can I talk for a minute here, please? I was about to say this when I just wanted to find out the reason why people say it sucks, it's bad, and to me it was freaking badass. It's like Fist of the North Star, Showa era Kamen Rider, and ultra gory '90s anime in a blender, in a bloody mess, and that's what you get.
Genocyber comes to mind, in my opinion.
That anime is so freaking awesome, man. I mean,
Yeah.
again,
Yeah,
those are the
awesome.
titwanks who shit on ND guys because it's too violent.
You know the most hated.
Way too much flopping tits and
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Also, speaking of OVAs.
Yeah.
Oh wait, speaking of OVAs, do you think a lot of anime series should go like the OVA route? OVA route, like Hellsing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Trigun.
Overlord, Trigun, Overdose, Overlord.
Oh yes, I would totally love Trigun Ultimate, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of like anti-tubers, my most disliked anti-tuber I always have issues with is Bennett the Sage.
Bennett the Sage, exactly, dude. He has some good points, but seriously, Bennett the Sage, like seriously, shit's on some good anime, like
I couldn't even like finish his MD Geist review.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just cringe.
Yeah, especially
enough about Professor Otaku and his bullshit and how much he inserts.
Yeah, you showed me screen caps of his comments, dude.
Because apparently everything is political.
Yeah.
Dude, if you want to be in political, dude, you should go watch C-SPAN. If he wants to be a politician, man.
Yeah, he's more the type that wants everything to be C-SPAN. Right.
Yeah. Basically, dude, in the 2000s, no one actually cared about extreme stuff, and people can separate fact and fiction.
Yeah,
real life and
exactly.
fiction.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Why do
Whatever
that?
happened to those times when people knew that fact and fiction were kind of mutually exclusive
from each other.
Exactly. Now people lost the ability to critical think because people are so raised on the internet and YouTube. Then people are telling them what to think and whatnot, so they're being brainwashed.
Excuse me. I kind of like that dog in the profile pic, just playing on his computer.
Yeah, right there. Yes,
it's very
funny. On the internet at times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I continue here? Like basically, you got all these people telling them a certain mindset, which is mostly American, not British, mind you. And we're not talking about nostalgia here for a minute. We're talking about how people were like getting influenced by others, telling them that, oh, this is problematic because I don't like it. You must watch the mainstream save stuff in order to be mainstream acceptable. Please. My parents loved anime, but they kind of grew out of it over time, but they still tend to have a liking to it, but their tastes tend to go to like the more violent OVAs like Crying Freeman and whatnot. But personally, I like the whole. But what goes back to the conversation is that it what they see of the past is like they kind of like bored of it, or they're more afraid of it because of the gore and the violence and the questionable stuff, because they're not used to it. They're so used to being spoon-fed by shonen anime, they thought it was mature. But when they see like Berserk or like Apocalypse Zero, they'll throw up.
Oh yeah, I don't think new generation, and I don't want to sound like a boomer or something. I don't think new generation anime fans will understand old anime from way back then.
Exactly. But then again, we're all crotchety ass boomers here, so hey, no complaints here.
Yeah.
The only complaints about Zoomers constantly getting on my lawn and shitting on my cornflakes. Goddamn fucking little brats and their black clovers and their darling in the Frankses.
Yeah.
I never got the Franks.
Speaking of anime,
I crapped out.
Speaking of anime, I've been collecting like used DVDs on eBay from eBay and other such.
Dude, I used to do that long ago when I used to work at McDonald's. I used to collect like anime that I liked, like basically OHMS Team, Stardust Memories, various anime, Mazin Kaiser SKL.
Dude, Mazin Kaiser is just so fucking metal. Period.
Yeah. It's my favorite Go Nagai OVA. It's so metal as hell. The designs look cool. The main characters are badass. It's like done.
And Professor Otaku shit on that because the main characters are so offensively anti-heroic.
Because he's a cuck.
He's a cuck.
Thank you.
He is a cuck.
Professor Soyfester Kuktaku.
Yes. Like basically, dude, it's like Violence Jack, 80s metal, and freaking like Mazinger Z. That's what Mazin Kaiser is. SKL is. Hello?
Yeah.
It's stuff like Mazin Kaiser Skull that makes me want more anime with a heavy metal soundtrack and aesthetic, man. I mean,
yeah.
But then again, doesn't Mecha already have a heavy metal aesthetic as it is? I mean, take for instance, Panzerworld Galliant. Very fucking metal as fuck. Especially with the ornate looking mecha.
Yeah.
Or how about a Battler Dunbine with its very much H.R. Geiger-esque as insectoid mecha.
Get rid of the Mm-hmm. Or better yet, my favorite like suits in anime
Yeah.
The Nightsaber hard suits.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude.
Nightsabers, you mean those cyborg like body mech suits.
Yeah, speaking of that, some time ago, I was like a few years ago, I was like working on like some fan fiction I never finished called like Punisher Crisis, where Leon becomes the Punisher or something.
Yeah.
He carries the Punisher mantle. Or have like Frank Castle return as the Punisher in a hard suit.
Yeah.
Oh, and then of course there's Armor Trooper Votoms, which has some of my favorite mech designs ever, including the good old Scope Dog.
Yeah.
Although I also love me SBT Lasner too, because VMAX bitches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Black Lagoon was great too as well. Don't forget that. As well as, yeah.
Yeah, Black Lagoon is just simply punk rock as fuck. And not the crappy pop punk bullshit that like Green Day.
The real punk rock, man.
Yeah, like the Exploited, Dead Kennedys, Boys. Suicidal
Dead
Tendencies.
Dead Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then talk about 70s, man. Not my bad.
And speaking of like badass like chicks like Revy, my favorite anime chick is Pris and Celia.
Oh, dude, Pris is a fucking goddess, man. I mean, damn. I mean, she's basically the anime version of Diane Lane in Streets of Fire.
I wouldn't mind her wrestling on me and breaking my back and shit. That's how awesome she is. Sorry.
Continue.
I really like how much Pris in the OVAs is, because she's got the spunk, and Celia's more like the calmer leader of the group.
Yeah, but we all know Pris is the real main character.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say Lum is my favorite anime babe, especially that leopard skin bikini. Oh yeah, giggity.
Yeah. But
I also added Pris too.
Yeah.
For number one as well.
Despite you guys not liking that much shonen anime, but remember when Naruto used to be on TV? I know, Mad Matt, this was after your time of anime watching.
I was still young and in my 20s watching when Naruto aired on Toonami.
That was when it was good. Like basically, what happened to Naruto? Like basically, when it first started, it had the elements of being a classic. Like it stood out from contemporary.
First of all, merchandising happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
merchandising.
I really
when the
never
real
liked
money
Naruto.
from the anime is made. Come take a look. Naruto the T-shirt. Naruto the breakfast cereal.
Okay, Naruto the video game now. What Alex Kogan said, Chris?
Naruto the toilet paper.
Okay, we get it now. So basically, Pris is basically a character from like Bubblegum Crisis, which is a cyberpunk anime.
Yep.
From the 80s.
And I have a.
I haven't been reading Lady Death as much, but I heard of the character before. Not my cup of tea.
Lady Death's really good. Same with Evil Arnie. Anyone ever heard of Evil Arnie?
Yes, I did heard of Evil Ernie. I couldn't read his comics though. Couldn't stomach them.
I had a few months ago. I went to a comic book store and got me a Lady Death comic and a couple of like Red Sonja comics.
Oh, Red Sonja, that's another hot babe, especially in chainmail.
Dude, remember when people used to make comics like that and people don't give a crap?
Yeah.
They pushed the envelopes, and because they knew they were targeting adults, not kids.
Yeah, again, what the fuck happened to those times? Oh, wait, never mind. I'm answering my own question. It's the fucking wokies that fucking ruined it. Thanks a lot, Anita Sarkeesian. You fucking doomed us all.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, before I wrap this episode up, because it's going to be like a short, it was supposed to be like a short episode, but it was a pretty fun stream. Like, basically, I'm getting kind of tired right now. And the next time, I'll probably, when I get my stuff together, because I'm still moving in and situating, I'll probably do a room tour, which is going to be badass.
I'm going to be going to. See you guys.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, Repo Ben. San. Okay. So, Mad Matt, before we go, let me just say that I had a blast making the stream, and as well as you joining up and some people joining in the stream. And let me just sell out for a moment. So if you like this episode, please check out my Anchor page. I'm going to update that soon, as well as check out my other content on my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe, as well as to check out my boy Matt's content if he makes YouTube content. And are you there, Mad Matt, or you're just?
Oh yeah,
a JPEG
I'm there. Allow me to say my final piece. Not much for me to say except this.
Yeah.
Be excellent to each other and party the fuck on, dudes. Oh, and Anita Sarkeesian, Professor Otaku, and any wokey who happens upon this video, I say this: eat my hairy ass black metal cock.
Yeah. So that's all to say for now, people. Later, and have a good night.
Peace.